Welcome to another video from East Beds Bushcraft, the home of #survival.
Greetings bushcrafters and survivalists, it's Buzz here, and this is a little update for my stealth camping trip away for the past week. As you noticed, or I'm sure you've noticed, I've got a bit of a husky voice, which kind of lends me to think I should suddenly go into spontaneous song and sing something like I was born under a wandering star. No, but I'm not going to put you through renditions of songs from Paint Your Wagon by Lee Marvin. The fact is I have had a very, very, very good week's filming. I do love doing a long stretch of filming. I have done some amazing stuff over the years. This week has been absolutely cracking. Had the pleasure to also be working alongside my brother Toby Jewell, and we've been absolutely having a ball. But the thing is, I had all the intentions in the world of doing a kind of a stealth camping video outside of my filming time, you know, when I've been working. However, although I got to day 2, if you've watched my videos, by the time I got to day 3, my voice had completely foxtrot Oscared gone. It was like, I just thought, I can't do any videos, you know, I need to basically save my voice for the following day's action, and so that's what I did. I was getting up 3 in the morning, heading off, and then doing a full day's work, knocking off around 7:30 in the evening. Thankfully, as you would have seen in my previous videos about the stealth camping, I'd found a spot from the unit base where I was filming. It was only 11 minutes away, and an absolutely superb spot. You know, it was absolutely, you're not going to get bothered. And yeah, I had a really good time. So kind of I had two layers to my week. I had a great week filming away, which is when I love doing stealth camping. I mean, what was it, last year or the year before? I was on an airfield for a month filming a Marvel project, I think, called The Secret Invasion. I spent a month on an airfield, which was absolutely, that was a blast. Technically not stealth camping because the security let me stay there, and there was a really nice security guard who had his own camper van there, so we spent the odd evenings having a chat about things. But on this occasion, this was definitely one of those situations where I couldn't stay on site, and I had to do a decent bit of stealth camping. The camper worked beautiful. You know, if you looked at my video of putting the camper together, it's a very easy build that I did, and it functions superbly. So I had a really comfy bed, toilet facilities, washing. I mean, yeah, I kid you not, I boil a kettle of water, have a bowl, hot water, cool it down with some cold water, and it was just like that. That was just a pleasure. End of the day to get back, and you've been through costume, and I've got to say I had a lot of makeup on as well. I can't really say much about what I've been doing, but it was really nice to have the facility in the camper to have that really hot steamy wash, and then the same again in the morning before setting off to work. And the cooker worked perfectly. Everything was just, yeah, it's just amazing. I love stealth camping, you know. If you can get out there, you know, in your lavus, in your Zelt barns, or whatever you're using, in the, you know, just a simple tarp, or you know, you're off out into the woods. Again, that's my home. That's what I really love. But when I'm out and about, and I'm either going swimming down the coast, diving, kayaking, canoeing is my favourite thing, and I need to stealth camp, then the van is my #1 choice. So yeah, it was been really good, and I met some other people on the set that were also stealth camping. Some not so much, and it's interesting to find the difference between people who they've got a full-size camper, but they'll go and book into a campsite. You get other people like myself that stealth camp, so they're in vans and cars. Literally, they black out their windows. You can't tell they're there, and they just disappear. you know. I mean, that's great. So you've got no pitch fees, you know, and I must say, yeah, I don't need electrical hookup. And last time I was on a pitch, you know, I just thought, you know, you get your pitch fee, then you might add on an electrical hookup fee and all the. I'm not interested, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, what you're getting out of it, okay, you get up, you can go and use the shower block, you know, if you want to. But as I say, I have a perfectly full good wash in the van, just like when I'm out in the woods, you know. If I'm out in the woods, if there's not a river I can take a dip in, then again, it's a bowl wash, and it's great. So there's no issues. I actually find it really annoying to pay extortionate pitch fees these days for whether I'm in the van or whether I'm camping. But there was one guy there that on Friday when I was leaving, he'd parked next to me, and he'd got his big old camper van there. He has no height in his camper van, but he just said, you know, I've just gone down the road and I've parked up on the side of the road. I haven't been bothered for the week, so you know, you can get away with it in a big old camper van if you're lucky. And sometimes you know, I've had the police knock on the door and ask me, you know, what you up to. You know, they've checked the plates out, knowing what county I'm from, realised that I'm quite away from home, so they, on that occasion, there'd been some burglaries in the area, so they sort of were a bit suspicious about this plain van parked up in the middle of nowhere, in case I was, you know, had other motives. But I assured them that at that particular time I was going climbing on Portland Bill down on the south coast, and I've literally, the traffic had been awful, and so I had parked up probably about literally half an hour away from Portland Bill. I was just so tired, I just didn't want to drive it would have been safe to drive any further, and so that's where I was stealth camping. And so yes, fair enough, you know, you do get moved on, you do get the odd tap on a window sometimes. Never actually been shifted particularly anywhere, you know, just had the odd inquiry. So it's good, everybody's been having a great time camping down for the week, and that's it. I'm now back for the weekend, and the weekend has been a great break. I've really enjoyed being back home as well. Just to, you know, see Tina, Zach, my boy. He's off with his other half. They're up in the lake. Yeah, they're in the Lake District at the moment. I think they were halfway up Scarfell the last I spoke to him, which is great fun. So they're off on an adventure this weekend. And so there you go. So that's a roundup of my stealth camping week. I apologise, I didn't get a day-to-day stealth camping video out. I was just absolutely shot, the voice gone. However, I've got back, and look what turned up. Look this turn up. So I'm really looking forward to it. If you don't know what this is a crossbow target. Okay, so we can get the hand crossbow out as well as the big crossbow, and have a few rounds at this, which will be good fun. Looking forward for one of these to turn up. My old targets are absolutely I've had so many years pelting. It'd be nice to have a go at a new one, but that's for a further video. So anyway, so there you go, that's my roundup of the week of stealth camping. Everything worked perfectly, had a really good time, really enjoyed myself stealth camping. And van life, anybody that's involved in van life, you know, I love it. I could quite happily be out there living in a van for long periods of time. And I love all your videos, and I hope you've enjoyed mine. So anyway, thanks for dropping by, thanks for watching the video, and I shall see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video, and subscribe to the East Beds Bushcraft channel. See you all again soon.